Hi, Markki!
Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for coming to
Yes.
bid me farewell as I head to Los Angeles for Mr. Universe 2024. How are you?
We're
doing-
fine. The day has come for you to finally represent our country in the upcoming Mr. Universe pageant. Are you
Yes.
excited? How are you feeling right now?
I am in the middle of really excited and really nervous, which I think is really good. I was told by a really good friend, theater director Bobby Garcia, if you're not feeling any nerves, that means there's something wrong. And I just feel like, I'm nervous because I'm representing this one that I call home, and I was born in and lived my life in. So this is my home, and I want to represent it the best I can.
We didn't know that you have this dream of becoming a pageant contestant, considering your stature as a celebrity here in our country. Can you walk us through how did this all come about?
This actually was a message was sent to me last year when I did the Love Yourself Gala. I was the host and I introduced Pia Wurtzbach and Catriona Gray. And the Mr. Universe organization, which was very new at the time, this is the very first pageant of Mr. Universe, saw me hosting the pageant and saw that I had an advocacy for HIV and AIDS, which I've had for years, since 2012. And they asked me if I was open to representing the Philippines for this year's Mr. Universe 2024. And I said, initially I was like, will I be able to do my very best at my age? I have been in the industry now for 14 years, but then I also realized that I've had 14 years of experience, a breadth of knowledge in multiple fields of entertainment, including live performance and live radio, which you cannot hide behind a facade. It's all about the content of what you create. And because of that, I feel like I've been training for this my entire life. So I'm just very excited to put this all in a thesis. I call it my thesis. And really represent the Philippines from everything I learned, because all of my teachers, all of my mentors, lahat ng mga nagturo sa akin in the past, sa high school, elementary school, taga-Pilipinas talaga ako. Doon ko natuto maging entertainer. And now, a pageant contestant.
Markki, talking to your preparations, how hard it is for you to prepare for as a first timer?
Well, I've had a lot of training, especially thankful to Bench, because they started my career in fashion, and I've done a lot of different kinds of fashion shows, including one where I had to represent and walk in heels. So I really learned how to walk in different types of shoes, and because of that, it really helped me with my training process. KF really taught me how to do pageant training, pageant walking, the passerella training, which is very new to me. So I did a few of those classes. Thankful to Robinsons and Golds for that, for really helping me in honing my craft as a pageant walker, I would say. I also learned a lot about how to maintain the right body weight, what to eat. Because of my age, it's much harder to maintain my weight. So, ngayon, 3 times a day ako nag-workout. Minsan, kumakain ako ng gulay lang, walang carbs, tapos 1 kilogram of protein. So, sobrang focused ako sa prize. And even when I was doing live theater earlier this year, I did Red the Musical and I did Little Shop of Horrors. Radio ako from 6 to 10 a.m. Workout ako 2 hours. Diretso ako sa rehearsals 3 to 10 p.m. So talagang since January, nag-prepare na ako for this pageant. And I'm not taking it lightly. I'm really taking this pageant seriously because I really want to do my best to represent the Philippines.
What's your last preparation?
My last preparations these past few days have been, for example, I photographs of all of my wonderful national costume and barongs, as well as suits created by some of the best designers in the land. Fortunately enough, nakatrabaho ko na sila ever since nag-start ako sa Pilipinas Got Talent noong 2010. Si Francis Libira, and one of my first fashion shows. And this barong is a testament to Francis Libiran. As you can see,
Great.
it is very beautifully crafted and a representation of the Philippines with this beautiful sun. And of course, Barge Ramos also supplied me with another beautiful barong that I will be showcasing throughout the pageant. I also have a couple of suits by Edwin Tan, who did my Jersey Boys performance back in 2016, and now did my talent show suit. And then finally, Albert Andrada was the one who is going to be doing my finale suit. And my national costume created by the amazing Patrick Isorena.
And aside from being an artist here in the Philippines, you are also a designer, swimwear designer. So is it mean that you are also using your own design for the swimwear competition?
Well, I would have loved to use my swimwear design, but unfortunately, for my design, they actually have a swimwear provider, which I will be picking up in China for them. So I am very excited to see what design is, and I love seeing different creations, getting inspiration from the different designers, not just here but also abroad, because I'm excited to see what they have created for us, the international candidates. And it's amazing because not only did I design swimwear for a pageant, Man of the Philippines, I also have judged, hosted, and sang for multiple pageants. And now is the first time I'm actually joining one. So I am very excited. I've learned my lesson throughout the different pageants I hosted, I judged for. The ones that I did closed door interview, I was the one conducting it. Now I will be on the other side. And how will I answer the questions? Fortunately, I have been trained by the great Chico Garcia in terms of public speaking. He is my co-DJ on the Morning Rush and also an institution in Philippine radio. And I believe 6 years of radio has instilled a level of content in my mind that allows me to lose the sun and use the head.
Wow.
I have so many questions pa to ask. Is it alright? Can you tell us what Mr. Universe is all about? Because it's one of the many male pageants around the world. What do you think are they looking for in its next winner?
From what I know and what I've seen, Mr. Universe is, well, they are pushing to be one of the leading pageants in the world. They have been trying to, I guess, pattern it a bit off the Miss Universe greats. They're trying to really create something where there are, for now, this year, artists, multiple local celebrities from all around the world have been chosen to participate. And it's not a lot of hopefuls. They're actually established artists. A lot of them are singers, they're dancers, they're hosts, they're entertainers. They've been in the field for a long time. So I guess it is a pageant for people who have put in the work and put in their 10,000 hours. And it's exciting because there's not many pageants for the ones who have a lot more experience.
So it's more on celebrity edition.
Well, not fully all celebrities. There are models, there are international models, I know that there was a reality show star from one of the countries. There's another talk show host, a radio DJ from another country that I heard of. Without giving anything too much away, I also know there's a singer from South America. So multiple different fields of expertise. And I'm excited to meet and learn from them as my peers. And I look up to a lot of them as well.
As a representative, how do you plan to stand out in a competition?
I am a planner. So I am one that really has put in the effort throughout this entire year. My national costume, I conceptualized. I spoke to Patrick Isorena about it and I said, I really want to do this because it is an ode to a certain culture here in the Philippines that I look up to, and I have actually acted as a role in this field. So I just don't want to give too much away. But because of that, it's just an ode to the host's creativity. And I am excited to showcase a masculine version of a pageant fave. Let's just stick to that for now. And yes, so I'm very excited for this national costume. I can't say too much now. I really want it to be a surprise. Also, my suits have been meticulously chosen based on the designers that I've worked with in the past. Some of the best designers that have put beautiful dresses on Pia Wurtzbach, on Catriona Gray. Some of the best suits on our very own Dong Dantes, Piolo Pascual, some of the greatest in the nation. And not just in the nation, the world, the universe rather, from all over. I even saw Barong worn by Karen Chris, right? Very recently by Francis Nikiran. So I really chose my designers very carefully. Ones that I've worked with, ones that I've collaborated with, ones that are tried and tested to be able to create something that is uniquely Filipino.
How long will that pageant be? And can you invite your fans around the world to support you in the upcoming pageant?
Okay, because it is only 1 week long. It's a shorter pageant, so it's this entire week. It'll last from the 15th of December until the 22nd, which is our finale. And there will be a talent portion. There will be obviously the question and answer. There will be a closed door interview. These are things that I had to prepare for. Talent. There's a national costume, swimwear portion. It's a pageant, and it's one that they really, started from the ground up. They wanted to create something new and something for individuals like myself who are maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit more accustomed to the industry, but have so much heart to represent our countries.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you to be our country's next Mr. Universe title holder?
I believe in manifestation, and I just really feel like I will do my very best no matter what happens, no matter what they're looking for, because there is no groundwork. I mean, this is the first year that they're doing it. So there is no one to pattern my movements off of. So it's really just going into it blind and doing the best I could possibly do, meeting some amazing people, and hopefully coming up on top, which I will most definitely try my best to do, as I have prepared for the entire year for this.
All right. And one last question na lang. Message to all the Filipino fans, and as well as promote if there is an online voting.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nagsusuporta sa akin dito sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. I am so thankful for all the messages that I'm getting from each and every single one of you, especially the ones na nasa US na from all over the US. They will be flying into LA to come and support. It's just such an incredible honor to be able to represent the Philippines the best way I can, the best way I know how. And I am so happy to have each and every single one of you by my side. Whether it be supporting, whether it be naysayers, whether it be whatever, it's just so heartwarming to just have individuals there. Because as we know, in the world of influence, every like and every dislike leads to greatness.
Well said.
Thank you so much, Markki,
Good luck on
best
the
of luck.
competition.
Also, can we do the take with the? Can we do the take with the? Sorry. With the. Again, thank you so much for your support. But if you would like to help and vote, or come and watch the pageant if you're in the US, or in Canada, or in Mexico, you can actually go to eventbrite.com and go to the Mr. Universe link. There you can purchase tickets, and there are other aspects to it which I will include in my next post. So just check out my post, follow my socials, MarkkiStroem on Instagram and Facebook, as well as probably X. And I will post exactly how to vote and how to purchase your tickets, because you're going to have to go through a certain email address, which I will be posting over there as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Markki, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Laban, Markki.